fault. All right, let's go on the other side to Alexander. He's back from a back injury. Um, Plays off Addison at 3rd and 8, gain of 10 on the out, I mean, this is supposed to be a premier elite corner. On my notes, I write down he's a pipsqueak against the run. He is, Tyler. He is so unlike what I see in Detroit all the time, Jacobs and Sutton. Those people lay the wood, man. They are willing to stick their face into people in run support, in collision time. Alexander, he won't do it. And Douglas didn't do it either. Plays off Addison, gain of 11. Then they put Addison in the backfield. Nice design by the head coach O'Connell and Wes Phillips, the coordinator. Comes out of there, and Alexander just got buried, didn't he? 20-yard touchdown, great throw by Cousins. I've never been an Alexander guy. I think he's more. I don't think there's a lot of substance there. Yes, he can guard people in press one coverage, but I don't see him as a physical guy. I see him losing at 50-50 balls. His hands were not good until the first 3 years. He wasn't a ball guy. And I think he's kind of, never having spoken to him, I can't say this. I think he's kind of a me guy too. And he got paid. I don't know. They got to deal with him.
4 years, $84 million.
Now, how he is after getting all that money. What's the guarantee, T? 40?
30? 30 mil signing bonus, 30 mil guaranteed.
Okay.
Annual salary of 21. So they've got the potential out in 2025, which would effectively make it a 3 year 60.6. This is all on spottrack.com with the dead cap of 19.
So what's he going to be like if this season spirals out of control, I don't know.
We're seeing it. Did you catch his post-game viral clip?
No.
Yeah, it's not what you want out of somebody you're paying this kind of money to. He's got the shades on, and he's surrounded by the cameras and the local media, and fair questions, just asking about this touchdown, asking about the issues on defense, where the team goes from here. And I guess he was trying to channel his inner Marshawn Lynch. He just kept repeating, I don't know. He had some dramatic pauses kind of sprinkled in there too, and swaying back and forth with, I don't know. I guess it's cute and cuddly if you're Marshawn at Super Bowl week. It's less cute and cuddly if you're the 2-5 Green Bay Packers and you're one of the most highly paid players on the team. And this is a team in need of a leader. And a couple weeks prior, you said that the defense has to carry the team because in so many words, the offense isn't scoring. So we need to hold teams to nothing or score on defense. It was kind of I don't know if it was an outright shot at the offense, but it was something. And then you play like this individually, and you play like this as a team on defense. Yeah, it's not exactly a return on your investment if you're Brian Gutekunst and the Green Bay Packers.
So, Ty, I'm racking my brain right now thinking the corners I've covered. He's a little bit Tyrone Williams, maybe is a little bit like him. Now, Terrell Buckley, Ahmad Carroll. I don't see him like the glue talented guys. Mark Lee, Tremont Williams, Doug Evans, Craig Newsome. Anybody that we're forgetting here? Guys
Mike
who would
McKenzie.
hit.
He was more of a.
He was a good player.
He was good. You don't
Damn
mind
right
the lack of physicality if you're making all sorts of plays on the ball.
I do. I still hold Deion Sanders at fault for lack of physicality.
Well, what play do we keep coming back to at Jaire Alexander, Bob? Divisional playoff round. 2021, number 1 seed at Lambeau Field, cold, third and medium. Was it third and 6, third and 7?
Like 8,
8. It was 8.
7.
And Kyle Shanahan runs directly at Jaire Alexander with the bum shoulder. Pre-contract, right? I think this was pre-contract. So he wants,
Yes.
right? He hasn't gotten his money yet. They run right at him, and he doesn't stick his nose in there to tackle Deebo Samuel. Deebo gains the first down to kick the field goal, season over.
He's got 7 months to recover if he gets a little damage on that play, but he made a real business decision, didn't he? Those corners I mentioned, Lee, Tremont Williams, Evans, Newsome, they were all for one for all for the team. Tough players. They'd all hit. Lee didn't hit early in his career, but he did later. He got shamed into it, and he became a tough guy. We'll get into the Lions in a bit here, but it's a different mentality stemming from that head coach compared to this head coach that's stemming from him. Guys,
starts at the top. That's a good point, Bob. Right? Why would anybody change if you're not told to change?
And a lot of scouts will say when corners come into a building and they don't hit in college, they will say, well, they'll get into that tight-knit organization and they'll get shamed into hitting, shamed into tackling. And I've seen it happen with players, but I haven't seen it with this Alexander. This organization has not shamed him into being a hitter. All right. We're done.
What do you
with
think
Douglas.
Dan Campbell does to a corner passing up this kind of physicality?
They don't want him. They do not want him. They're not going to keep him. They're not taking those kind of guys, I don't think. They're just not.